Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do the collective for today. Today is Saturday, August 30th, 2025. You may follow me on the talk, the tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, God's kiss. We love that for you. Whatever doesn't, leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. I started the video and I said, hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim. Thank you for calling. That was a flashback to my retail days. I was like, thank you for calling. Oh my God. We're going to do Rare Rebel. You can find this at the Rare Rebel shop on Etsy. I could not stop laughing. We got 2 on the table. 3 on the table. Okay. 4 on the table. 5, 6 on the table. Two more shuffles. 7 on the table, 8, 9 on the table. One more shuffle. 10 on the table. $11 with bottom of the deck. I'm going to set this over here. We got deep healing, spiritual upgrade. We've got forgiveness. We've got let it go. We've got money moves, sexual energy. We've got fire element. Fire element. Don't hate, create. Gossip. Celebration. And green light, bottom of the deck. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. It doesn't matter. Fire element is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this is, I'm assuming, somebody else's energy. But if it's for you, if it resonates, so be it. Whoever this fire element is, or they have fire in their chart, this is somebody that is healing spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, sexually. This is somebody looking for forgiveness. They're letting go of, I mean, obviously everybody needs to have a job, right? Unless you're a millionaire, but they're letting go of like this constant need to chase money. They're letting go of any type of, I just heard unnatural, but like if somebody, had sex addiction, if somebody was just too sexual, I guess you would say, like this is somebody like no more friends with benefits, no more one night stands, no more orgies. Like like this is someone that's going to try and look at sex in a more positive light and not use it as a coping mechanism, I guess you would say. Because it doesn't necessarily give off addiction, but more like I don't have any self-control kind of thing. Like whoever this is used to not have any self-control. Even if like they were dating somebody, oh yeah, I love you, I'm faithful. No, they weren't. Like they were out in the streets. It kind of gives off that kind of energy. Again, this person is a fire element or has it in their chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is someone that they don't want to fight anymore. Like they don't want to fight against themselves. Like they want to change, they want to grow, they want to evolve. But they possibly don't want to fight with you or other people. Like if there was some bad blood between you or with someone else, like they don't want that anymore. Like like I said, they're looking for some type of forgiveness. They're looking for some type of conversation. And at the end of the day, they want to celebrate. They want to celebrate their changes, their evolution, possibly the evolution with you as a friend, as a past lover, family member, whatever the case may be. They recognize that making money by any means necessary, not being able to control themselves sexually, like that's nothing to celebrate. Life is something to celebrate. Healing is something to celebrate. If this is someone from your past and they want to come in for some type of conversation, some type of forgiveness, there's going to be a green light there. Like God, your angels, your ancestors, your dearly departed loved ones, they're going to be like, okay, you can come in and talk to so and so, but you better make it genuine. You better make it authentic, or there's going to be a karmic kickback. And I really think from whoever this person is, like I'm not getting like a mask or like fake or anything like that. All the cards are more positive. That doesn't necessarily mean anything because sometimes I'll hear, I'll see, I'll feel some things. So even if there's like a little bit of negativity in there, like I can feel it, but I think this person actually is genuine. I will say that, just because somebody comes back into your life and apologizes and wants to hash things out, you can accept that apology. You can offer forgiveness if you like. It's up to you. But you don't have to accept anybody back into your life. That is always up to you. That is always your discretion. Like I'm never going to tell you, oh yeah, you need to let Bobby back into your life. Like he's really sorry. Tina's really sorry. You got to talk to her. I would never tell you that. Like these are things that you need to figure out for yourself. Sorry, my eye is like, I think I got like a cat hair in there or something because it's all itchy. Anytime I touch Homer and then I touch my face, I get like allergy stuff. And I'm just going to say this too because I picked it up when the cards were falling out. This gossip card. I talk shit about past people, right? If you like, you follow, subscribe. I talk about my ex best friend all the time. I don't care. What she did to me, she did to me. The relationship that we had We had that together. I have every right to talk about whatever I want to talk about. You have every right to talk about whatever you want to talk about. This person has every right to talk about whatever they want to talk about. But when this gossip card fell out of the deck, whoever this person is, they would like that to stop. Like they would like if there's animosity, there's a little hate there, they would like that to stop. They don't want to talk bad about you, and they would like it if you didn't talk bad about them, if that makes sense. And I'm not saying that, you know, anybody specifically did. I just got that when the card fell out. So I'm going to say it. And again, like, I talk about the ex-best friend. I mean, I pretty much talk about anything in my life, but I'm sure if she's ever watched any of my stuff, if she's ever had anybody say, hey, I saw, you know, Kim on TikToks talking about you or YouTube talking about you, I'm sure she would like me to keep my mouth shut. Am I going to do that? No, I'm not. One, she has no remorse. Two, she's never come in to apologize or ask for forgiveness. And three, again, I can talk about whatever I want to talk about. And I don't even use her name. I think I've used it once, maybe twice. But yeah, I can talk about whatever I want to talk about. Just like you can talk about whatever you want to talk about. I'm just saying that this person would like any type of negative type of talk, communication to end. Like they want to do more positive going forward. They want to put an effort into more positivity going forward. Because at the end of the day, they want to be able to celebrate. They don't want to have to constantly be like, oh, you know, like so and so hates me and they talk about me and blah blah blah. No, this person wants to be like, you know, I finally talked to so and so. I asked for forgiveness. I apologized. I think they really understood. They really got it. I think this is really good. I think like our relationship is now out there in a more positive light, and I can move on and they can move on and we can celebrate. Not necessarily together, but you know what I mean? Like somebody wants people to look at them in a more positive light going forward, and they want to look at people in a more positive light going forward. Because this might have been somebody with the money moves, the sexual energy card, like that just took people for granted, that just took situations for granted and didn't really put in the effort into relationships, into situations, and really just because they didn't really know any better at the time, because they didn't really know how to control themselves money-wise, sex-wise, you know, they were just putting out a lot of negativity. And now they realize, like, no, I want to put out positivity, but I also want to get positivity back. And again, I'm never going to be one to tell you, like, oh, you have to talk about them in a good light. Like they changed. You have to be nice to them. I'm never going to tell you that. I'm never going to tell you that. Again, the ex-best friend. You guys know how I feel. Like the last 2.5 years, that has been a never-ending, evolving situation for me, mentally, emotionally, physically, sexually. So I get it. I understand. But I think I told you guys like a couple weeks ago, like I'm at the point where I don't think I could forgive her for what she did to us, to me. But I don't hold any animosity. I want nothing but the best for her going forward. I want her to actually be happy, because I don't think she was happy for a very long time. I think she was actually very toxic and karmic for a long time. But I don't want that for her, you know? Like I want her to get help. I want her to get therapy. I want her to heal. I want her to grow as a human. I want her to not be fake. And I've said it before, like I don't wish her any bad or anything like that. Even if she's not changing, even if she's still the piece of crap that I remember, I still want better for her. I still want that opportunity for her to evolve, to heal. Like I said, I don't think I could technically forgive her yet. I don't know. That's probably like still years down the road at this point. Um, but I would want her to be a happy person. I would want her to be the kind of human that I would want her to be, that I always thought she was, honestly. You know, it took me a long time to get there because there was a lot of anger, a lot of anger. Not just at her, but at me too, for being involved in that situation and not, just putting up with it and not looking at it like I should have. But I mean, I'm not going to take the full force of that blame. I mean, I'm just going to say it. She's the asshole. She's the karmic one. She's the toxic one. And I know, like we all have karmic in us. We all have toxic in us. I know, but I'm just saying, like, she sexually assaulted me. All the crazy shit that I think that she had in store for me. Yeah, she can take that blame. She can wear that on her shoulders. I'm not wearing that on my shoulders. You know what I mean? Whoever this is someone that could have claimed to be like godly and they really weren't. But now they're more in tune with what they believe in, whatever that may be for them, with the spiritual upgrade card and the forgiveness. Because it's not just about somebody coming to you for forgiveness either, right? Like this person, if they believe in God, like this is somebody that would have to go to God for forgiveness. I go to God for forgiveness in everything that I do, even the littlest little transgression. I'm like, okay, can you forgive me? Like I'm human, like I fucked up, but I'm human. Like I'm going to work on it. I'm going to do better next time. There's something else about this gossip card because I keep looking at these two feminines. So it's like whoever this person is, and whoever you are, it doesn't matter, feminine, masculine, it doesn't matter. But whoever this person is, when they used to talk about you behind your back, or like if they ever said anything about you behind your back, there's something about them almost like fighting with themselves in a conversation. Like if they were hanging out with a friend and the friend said, "Hey, what's going on with you and so?" They'd be like, "Oh, like I really, like I can't stand that person. Like they really pissed me off." But then they would be like, "But oh my god, man, that person was a really good person. They had a beautiful soul." So, like something like that. Like they would go for the negative and they would say something to kind of like prove their point, to kind of like back up whatever their story is about you or about another person. But then they would still turn around, and when they would open their mouth, they would say like good things. Like they didn't want to, but there was, it's almost like there really wasn't a lot of bad things to say. So at the end of the day, when they opened up their mouth, really all that came out was the good stuff. Because let's face it, like if it, and this is just an example, but like this person is chasing money, chasing sex, you're in a relationship with them, you guys break up because you find out like they're not faithful, whatever, and let's say there's some harsh words there, like that's probably literally all that person can say bad about you, was like, oh, they bitched me out at the end. Because at the end of the day, this person looks back on the relationship as a whole, whatever it is, and they're like, this was actually a good person. Like they were really nice to me, they were good to me, they were caring, they were giving, they're loving. Like, yeah, I could say like they said some shit, but also, you know, like they can only say so much bad before it turns into good because there's not a lot of bad, you know? And obviously, if you're on the side of this relationship where you got fucked over, you're probably going to have a lot more bad to say. And they don't want you to talk about that anymore because they want you to look at them as they are now, not as they were then. I mean, yeah, I get it, but like I said, in regards to me and the ex-best friend, like I can feel and say whatever I want about that situation. I was involved in it. I was a part of it. You know, she did things to me, very wrong things to me, you know? And yeah, like with the don't hate create, like this person wants, they want to create new memories with past people. Like they want to create more positive vibes to try and void out those negative vibes. I mean, it makes sense. Do you necessarily want to take involvement in that? I mean, whatever, it's up to you, like I said. But this person would like to put all the shit, leave all the shit in the past where it belongs and create good stuff, positive stuff. Put out that good vibe and energy, you know? All right. I think I'm going to leave it there because otherwise I'm just going to keep saying the same thing over and over again. I hope it resonated for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you were entertained. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.